So Listeria is a bacteria. It's an organism that lives in most animals, and poultry is one of those animals. You find Listeria in all sources, and when it comes to the plant, almost guaranteed that it's got Listeria basically from the farms. So what we do in the plant when we slaughter, we ensure we try to kill that bacteria in the cleaning process. If it is not killed, it's very important to know that it will be killed when cooked. So if you cook your product, be sure that you cook it thoroughly in chicken, and anything over 70 degrees, which is the right temperature, kills any signs or any bacteria that may exist if it is still on the product.
This particular Listeriosis outbreak has been on the go for about 14 months now. And the length of this contagion has made it very difficult to pin down the source of the problem. And now Listeriosis has an incubation period that can be anywhere from 1 to 70 days. The typical, the recommended analysis window that one would need to look at is recommended to be 14 days. So to go to a consumer and ask them what they ate in the last 14 days to try and pin down the point of that contagion is a mammoth task. You think for yourself what you've eaten for the last 2 weeks, it's going to be a long list. And then to trace those foods to the particular distributor, to the particular retail outlet, to the manufacturer, to the importer, if that is the case, becomes a huge task. So remember, it's pretty much a needle in the haystack approach that they're going to have to take. Because of the length of this contagion, it would lead to the fact that it's probably something with a long shelf life. So it's going to be available on the shelves for a long time. It's going to be a ready-to-consume product because Listeria is heat sensitive, and if you go over 70 degrees, it's going to kill it. So it's going to be something that consumers are going to eat without having treated it. And that is a wide range of products. As has been widely reported, it's going to be a dairy product, it's going to be a processed meat type product, it's going to be a smoked fish product, it's fruits and vegetables, even water. So how to take that smorgasbord of potential sources and narrow it down to one is a mammoth task. So I think that's what's making it very difficult to eliminate this. Do I think they're going to find it? It's difficult to comment because of the level of focus out there at the moment on Listeria. I think many producers are taking steps to make sure that they aren't putting product out that's a risk. So as the supply of that potentially contaminated product runs out, the cases are going to drop off, and we might not find it in time for that to happen. And in the case of the Listeriosis outbreak in the country, there's one specific organism, strain of organism that they're looking for. So where they have an outbreak or a sample that they've defined clinically, they then send that for whole genomic sequencing, which then identifies the specific strain of the organism that's causing the illness. And that one in this case, or in all cases or in 91% of the cases, let's put it that way, has been identified as ST6.